Hello everyone, Road Warrior 627 back with another episode of the Double Play, MLB talk and banter, and this time it's actually serious. We're talking the postseason of 2017. What will happen? Who will win? Who will lose? How bad will they lose? Who will win awards? Who will lose awards? Who will get screwed? The answer to all those questions, based on my opinions and the opinions of two of my great friends, Sean Bonner and KJ. How's it going tonight, guys?
Okay.
Yeah, I feel the same way after the Giants got fucked again today. Pretty sad. Pretty sad how bad they lost. Um, anyway, let's talk about the postseason. So our postseason bracket is set. Obviously, the most immediate concern is the wild card games. Who will win the American League wild card game? Let's start with you, Sean.
American League wildcard game, probably the Yankees.
Yeah, I agree. KJ? Joe Martin is in the chat and says you might get copyrighted. Sean is blasting a game in the background. I don't really hear
No,
any. I,
games, games are. It's not it's a video game.
it's a
That's
video
okay to
game.
be.
Yes, that
That's
is
okay to
okay.
be blasted.
Yes. Hopefully it's not interfering with what we can hear. I don't think it is. So I could hear you two both fine. And no one
How
can
do
hear
you even know?
KJ. He has his mic muted. That's a problem. I don't think so. He hasn't really said much. So Joe says it is big time. Oh, it's like the voice sharing settings. Can your voice not be shared or something like that? Okay. In the meantime, I think the Yankees are going to win the American League wildcard game because of their bullpen and because of their hitting. Two things that I really don't like much compared to starting pitching, but the point is that it's at Yankee Stadium and the Yankees are just a better team. They've won 7 more games than the Twins this season. This game shouldn't even exist because of how much better the Yankees are, and there should only be one wild card team in each league. But KJ has a team in that scenario of the second wild card, so we'll see how he feels about that. It obviously benefits his team, which we'll get to a little bit later. The Yankees will win this game, I'm predicting, by a score of 8-6. Sean, do you have any predictions for the score?
Who's pitching? Who's pitching for the team?
It's Severino against Santana. I think they're both going to not do very well.
Maybe 5-3.
5-3? That's more
Yeah.
realistic. I'm saying the big bats are going to come out. That's what I think. KJ, if we can hear your voice. Um, I'm getting reports from PlayStation that the internet connection is not suitable to broadcast gameplay, yet we are still live, so I don't understand how that's possible. Let's move on to the yeah, KJ, I just tested, I can't hear you at all. So, I guess we'll relay the information of yours. Uh, National League wildcard game, KJ is a Rockies fan. So, like I said, I don't think there should be two wild cards. Uh, but there is. And believe it or not, I think the Rockies will win the game as well. I think they're going to beat Greinke. What about you, Sean?
Uh, You know what? It comes down to pitching, and I think that the better pitching lies with the Diamondbacks. The bats are kind of equal,
Yeah, the
in my
bats are
opinion.
kind of equal. Greinke is extraordinary at home. The Rockies lineup scares me. I think if they get to Greinke early, that will be much in their favor. If they don't get to him by the third, fourth inning, they're in trouble. They're in deep shit. Especially looking at their leadoff hitter this season. Okay. So, I'm gonna say Rockies win by the score of 6-5 in a thrilling NL wildcard game. So those are the two games of immediate concern. Tuesday is the AL wildcard game. You can watch that on the terrible broadcast station of ESPN, at least terrible in its baseball coverage. Not the biggest fan of that. CBS doesn't even cover baseball anymore, do they? CBS. Oh, TBS. Yes. Um, I hope that Ron Darling is not a reason for that. That's good to hear. Yes, you can watch the National League wildcard game on TBS, which is what we were just talking about. Yes, it's not very good either. That they are both at 8 o'clock, and the Yankees are home for the AL, and the Diamondbacks are home for the NL. The two division series that do not have to deal with the top seed and the wild card winner, the Houston Red Sox series and the Cubs National series, are both very intriguing series. I ask your opinion, Sean, who wins both of these series, and one reason why.
The Cubs series. I'm
Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
The Cubs play the.
The urinals.
Who did they?
The urinals.
Oh, the Nationals.
Yes, the urinals, yes.
Yeah, I think the Nationals will win.
You have the
Um,
Nationals. I have the Cubs. Because the Nationals can never seem to win a playoff series. Their bullpen still is not very good, except for Doolittle, and what just happened to Max Scherzer does not look good. He'll probably still find a way to pitch. I don't know if he could pitch at the same level. But the thing is, I hate the Nationals because I'm a Mets fan, so
Alright,
I
I
have
think
to
I
root
got it
against the
fixed.
Nationals. You think you got it, KJ? I'm gonna do a
Yep,
test
I
right now.
think I finally got that. It was annoying.
Yes, KJ, you are on. Congratulations. You are now
Yay.
officially part of the broadcast. Sean,
Champion.
the other non-wild card, non-top seed division series, the Astros and the Red Sox.
Astros.
Astros, I do agree. Yes.
Alright, I'm going to quickly go down in order. Yankees, fairly easy. I'll say 6-1. I will say Rockies 7-6. I will say the Nationals in 4 and the Astros in 3.
Astros in 3. I'll say Astros in 4 and Cubs in 5 for those two series. Now the wild card and top seed in the division series, top seed in the league division series. American League would be either the Yankees or Twins, and we all picked the Yankees. So Yankees against the Cleveland Indians.
Indians in 3. Don't think anything else needs to be said. Relief pitching's too good. Offense is better. Starting pitching is better.
Indians in 4. That will be very upsetting since Joe is going to that game, the second home game of the Yankees-Indians series. So long as the Yankees should do their job in winning the wild card game that they shouldn't even have to play in. Joe Martin says in the chat, Yanks win AL wild card, NL Rockies, ALDS Red Sox in 5, NLDS Cubs in 4. I do not see the
Joe,
Red
what do you,
Sox being
Sean, what do you think? Joe Bonner has arrived.
Yes, he
I
has.
think we might have lost Sean.
If we have, we will just continue then.
Yeah, I think we should just continue.
Okay, so we will continue. So therefore, we have picked. Did we pick the NL top series?
We have
No, we
not.
didn't. Right, Dodgers and we both picked the Rockies to win the wild card game.
I am going to say right now, it doesn't matter if the Rockies win that game or the Diamondbacks. Both teams will beat the Dodgers.
I agree. Absolutely,
I do not.
agree. Yes.
The Dodgers they don't look good.
No, they do
either of
not.
those
Oh, Joe
teams.
Martin's online. We might have Sean's replacement coming in very shortly. Sean's replacement could be here at a very, very soon time.
But I will say,
no, that makes no sense.
Both teams will win in 5.
Hey, bitches!
Oh, Joe, we wanted you here. Thank you for showing.
Hey, bitches! What's up? KJ, what were you saying? I'm sorry for cutting you off. The Rockies, Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers. Well, I actually caught the end of that. I honestly agree that the winner of the wild card game will beat the Dodgers. I don't think it will be a sufficient win. I think it'll be like a game 7, and they'd beat the Dodgers.
Game 5.
Oh, 5.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. By the way, that's not what the word sufficient means. You meant to say efficient.
Efficient,
yes.
Yeah, my bad.
Yes. Any win is sufficient. Remember that.
Okay, so because let me just tell you why, because I wasn't here. Yankees win the AL wild card.
Right.
7-0.
Okay.
NL wild card. The Rockies win 8-6.
That shocks me.
ALDS. ALDS. I got the Red Sox in 5. I just don't see Houston beating the Red Sox.
Okay.
I just don't see it happening.
Okay.
I think Sale will get them the win in game 1, and I feel that their bullpen will win them 1 game, and then their bats would win them the 3rd game. I just feel like the Red Sox will win in 5, and then in the NLDS, Cubs in 4 because the Nationals just suck and they don't win playoff games.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's why. But let's go to ALCS when you're done.
Yes, so we covered all the division series, correct? We covered the division series, all of them. HD Gaming said in the chat, hi, Cubs win. Okay. Okay, HD
Go,
Gaming
Cubs, go.
pops up in many of my streams, whether it be baseball or gaming or whatever. He's a very loyal supporter. So thank you for showing up. I don't know what to say to that. All I'm going to say is, if you're talking about the World Series, that is a big fat no. Let's move on to the American League pennant. Who is going to win the American League pennant?
Well, I had the Yankees and in the Yankees and Red Sox in the ALCS.
And you can't pick the Red Sox.
And I got the Yankees winning in 4.
Okay. All right. So tone it down there. Tone it down. Okay. So you have the Yankees winning the pennant in 4 games in a sweep.
I'll go Houston in. I think they'll get to 6. I mean Cleveland, not Houston. Cleveland in 6.
I agree. Cleveland in 6 over Houston.
All right. Time for the National League.
That would be the Rockies against the Cubs.
Nationals for me.
Nationals for you.
I
Okay.
want to pick the Rockies. I really, really, really do.
But you're not.
But I can't. I have to go Nationals. I'm gonna say Nationals in 7. It'll be a heartbreaker.
So your World Series would be Nationals, Houston. Oh no, Nationals, Indians,
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Okay, Andy.
Rockies against the Cubs.
You make me happy. Oh.
I am very sorry, KJ.
Yeah. Didn't think so.
Actually, KJ, I'm very happy to tell you that I am picking the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very.
I'm gonna also have to hop on that that bandwagon for a second.
The Cubby,
yeah.
Cubby train. The Cubby train.
I'm covered on the Cubby train because out of nowhere, I'm telling you right now, once the playoff starts, their heads are gonna be turning because fucking Chicago. I personally believe Chicago's pitching staff is gonna have like a total 360 fucking turnaround in the playoffs.
Yeah, they've been good the last couple months.
Arrieta's gonna come out of nowhere. Fucking Lackey, nowhere. I'm not Lackey. Lester. Wow, am I saying Lester's coming out?
I hope the Cubs beat the Nationals because
we got
the
Cubs
Rockies
Yankees.
have a legit shot.
Yes.
Against the Rockies.
Now,
the Rockies have a legit shot against them.
Yes. Now, the reason why I'm saying the Cubs over the Rockies is the Cubs simply have more balance. They're a more balanced team. And that's it.
Yeah, they're deeper.
Excuse me.
They're deeper in the bullpen.
Yes, they're deeper in the bullpen. The lineup is about the same, I would say. Maybe a slight edge, actually, to the Rockies, but...
Yeah. I'd even say the starting pitching, as crazy as it sounds, is only slightly towards the Cubs. I don't think that the series will be a series like that would be won via starting pitching.
No. And I believe that series will go, once again, will go 6, just like the American League. By the way, I made a mistake before about my prediction in the NL wildcard game. I said 6-5, then I said 8-6. It's 6-5. My final prediction, NL wildcard, Rockies over the Diamondbacks.
I said 8-6.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm wrong. No, I agreed with you, and then I realized that I said 6-5 earlier. 6-5 was what I wanted. World Series. The most coveted prize in all of sports, depending on who you ask.
Stanley Cup, but
who wins the World Series?
KJ?
It's going to be a very boring World Series. Indians in 4. Just, I'd say it's a push between the Nationals and Indians with offense, but it's a push for the starting pitching, but the relief pitching, the Indians.
Wait, KJ, quick.
Every game.
I don't think I was here. Did you say Indians in 3 or 4?
3. I think the Indians are going to lose 2 games the entire playoffs.
And they're both going to be in the pennant series?
And they're both going to be 2.
How about the last 2 times the Yankees went up against Carrasco? They have 12 runs against them. How about that?
That's a stat for you.
We'll see. That's a good one.
I like that research right there, man. I'm liking it.
Oh, yeah.
That's almost as good of a stat as Kershaw has 2 losses this year against the Rockies. He has 2 against the other 29 MLB teams.
Well, the teams that he started against.
Yeah, sorry.
Sean Bonner, Joe Bonner hacked Sean Bonner's PlayStation. That's what it was. That's why he's not here.
Oh, yeah.
You heard him screaming. He broke the PlayStation.
Joe, World Series predictions. You have your Yankees in it.
Yankees versus the Cubs? Yankees in 7.
Oh, God.
I don't blame you. I would say if the Mets were in, I'd say the same thing.
Yankees in 7.
You got to be a little realistic.
Hold
Yankees
on.
in
Wait,
7.
what is the Cubs record? Somebody look me up the Cubs record. You know,
Oh, okay. I
That's
think
right.
they,
You
I think
have to
they're
remember,
91 and
first off,
71.
before I find the
the
record,
Cubs
I think
you have to
are
remember they were taking the first half off.
92 and 70, and the Yankees are what?
91, 71.
Oh,
91,
so you'd
71.
have to go to Wrigley
In
for
Wrigley.
games 1 and 2. Ooh.
Yankees win it. Wrigley.
All right. I have the rematch World Series, and I really didn't want to pick this, but the way that the teams look now, and I do not think this is going to turn into a Golden State Cleveland kind of thing. This is going to be it, as far as my opinion goes. I don't see these teams sticking around for a long, long time and meeting in the World Series every goddamn year like the Yankees and the Dodgers used to.
Oh, I see them. I see the Indians sticking around for a little while.
Oh, the Indians are just great.
I can see
the
the
thing is,
Cubs sticking.
the thing is with the Cubs, all the other 4 teams in the National League have so many cons about them in certain areas. I just feel like the Cubs, because of their balance, can sneak past all of them. Or the 2 teams that they need to face. Whatever two. The Nationals and then whoever the hell they need to face.
So you telling me that the Cubs are going to beat the Indians?
No, I'm telling you that the Indians are winning in 5.
Wow.
I think it's going to be a short World Series. However, like the best World Series, well, the second best World Series ever played in 1969 when the Mets beat the Orioles, it will not be a short, boring World Series. It will be a short, good World Series with very, very tight games and a lot of good plays.
So you're picking a 69 World Series, not an 07 World Series?
I am picking a 69 World Series in 5 games with the Indians winning at Wrigley in 5.
Ooh.
Ooh. You put a dagger in the.
Watching Kluber celebrate on that
I just praised the
would be
guy.
great.
I think he could pitch a fucking complete game. I really do.
Oh, he
Sure.
could.
Kluber's a fucking stud.
And also Joe Madden. If Kyle
He
Hendricks
should win the
somehow
fucking Cy Young.
if Kyle Hendricks manages to pitch 5 shutout innings, please do not take him out. Okay?
Oh,
Okay,
I think
Joe
Kluber
Madden?
should win the Cy Young.
All right.
I think
yeah,
Kluber
we'll
should
get
win.
into awards in a second. So,
Yeah, okay.
Indians for me. I usually like picking National League teams, but the Indians are just too good. KJ, you said again. I'm sorry, I'm losing track of things.
I said Indians over the.
Indians in 4, right?
Indians in 4 over your hated rivals, the Washington Nationals.
And Joe said Yankees in 7
World
over
Series
the Cubs.
type
Yes.
series.
Okay. So that is it. Those are our postseason predictions. Got 6 minutes till football kicks off. Do you want to talk quickly about awards?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear who you guys think the NL MVP is.
Yes.
So, wait, real quick. I don't think me and KJ over here are really interested in the Seahawks-Colts game, but
That's true.
Yeah,
neither am I. Point being, let's get into the awards. I have this great section from the New York Post today, written by Joel Sherman. He's a very good baseball columnist for the Post, and he wrote the awards battle. And this shows all the major categories of the different awards, who should win them, and who should win the ante of each of them, who was the worst of that category. So,
all right, let's do a rundown, and then we'll
let's start with
Yeah,
let's do it like we did the postseason series. We'll start the minor stuff first. Let's start with Rookie of the Year. Okay, let's see. American League. Who the hell could it be?
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. Can I answer? Can I answer?
I think
I'm Alex Trebek, and you are contestant Joe. Who is?
I don't know.
Joe.
This is a tough question. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I think it's Aaron Judge, because he's a fucking beast.
Oh, you are damn right.
If anyone else wins that award,
Baseball
the
columnists
MLB
need
should
to
just
all
close
be
up shop with
shown
awards.
the gas
Close up
chamber.
shop. Joe
Yes.
Torre, commit suicide. Go. Go.
Yeah, no, we're done.
51 home runs, 113 ribeye steaks?
Yes, 50. Yes, 53.
53, okay. I beg your pardon. So there you go, folks. He strikes out a lot, but besides that, there's really no weaknesses to this guy. And also, he is a great fielder, too. He's excellent, multi-talented, and he deserves this award, obviously. And I believe he's in the MVP race, which he will not win, but he's in it.
He should win.
Oh, he's
but he
gonna win
won't.
that. Oh, he's gonna win that.
He should win it. I don't think he's going to.
No. Let's move on to National League Rookie of the Year.
Maybe Sean. That's Sean's boyfriend. So if Sean was here, he would have answered.
Ow.
Any thoughts on National League Rookie of the Year?
Bellinger.
Bellinger, yes. Much better first half than second half, but still Bellinger is by far. Don't you dare give me Reese Hoskins. You would make me sick.
No.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, American League Manager of the Year.
Francona.
Yeah. Either Francona or Girardi.
Girardi.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Girardi.
Girardi.
I would give it to
deserves
Girardi,
it.
to be honest. I would give it
Girardi-
to Girardi.
Girardi deserves it.
Paul Molitor is good too for the Twins.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you know what? He could
Ooh.
win. Yeah, this is a good question.
Because the Twins really were predicted to go nowhere.
The Twins had 100 losses last year, and they made the playoffs this year.
Yeah. I do think Joe Girardi will squeeze it out because it's a big market. But Molitor's
Yeah,
a
and
good pick.
also, whoever wins this game will have a lot more votes coming their way,
Yeah,
too.
that's
Even
true,
though it shouldn't be that way. It's based off the regular season, but it'll carry a little bit of weight, even though it's not supposed to. Let's see. National League. Does anybody have any opinions?
Mm-hmm. That's easy.
I'm going Buddy Black.
Bud Black.
Yeah.
Really?
I think that he's had a really good season. He's put together a starting rotation between basically 9 rookies.
You just gave away why I would pick him too. Yes. When you have players and that many players that young, particularly in the most important role on a baseball team, being a starting pitcher, you have to manage them well and know their boundaries and know what they can do. And
I mean, really.
also another team that was not expected to go very far this season. Bud Black is my pick too. Yes. Okay.
Joe? Yeah.
I agree with you. I think Bud Black deserves it.
Yeah.
All right.
He got them a playoff spot this year. I think that's what a playoff spot, and the fact that because they're playing in Coors Field and the pitching staff wasn't abysmal like last year, but yeah.
They have a decent amount of arms too.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What's next, Anthony? Andrew.
Anthony. Oh my God. Okay.
Thinking of Grannis.
American League Cy Young Award.
Can I go first?
Yes.
I agree with Joe.
I agree with Joe. Yeah, I think we all agree.
Whoa. But what about Chris Sale?
Oh,
No.
Don't give me that.
September
Come
killed him.
on.
September did
killed
kill
No.
him. But
If it
look
was-
at the
if it
strikeout.
was
You know what?
just-
Kluber gets it, but if I wouldn't be surprised if Sale gets it. You know?
I wouldn't be surprised either. I think it's wrong because I don't give a shit how many people you strike out. If you get people out, that's what matters. I don't care how you do it. If you do
Kluber
your
deserves
job,
Through
That's
August, I would have given it to Sale, but
yeah, September was, yeah, and this
He had,
September
what,
was
4
not a meaningless
starts
September
in which
for
he
the
got
Red
blown
Sox.
up?
And even though they had a playoff spot clinched for a while, they had to fight for the division until yesterday. He did not measure up to par with the rest of himself, the rest of the year of himself.
He's a
So I
distant
agree.
second.
Kluber wins. He deserves it completely. Yes.
NL Cy Young's a little harder.
Jose
Yes, it
Fernandez.
is. Okay. Okay. Let's think
Nah,
about that.
NL, I'm gonna give you my honest thoughts right here. Okay. I think Clayton gets it.
I think Clayton gets it, but I don't think he deserves it.
I think Clayton gets it.
I
KJ?
want to give it to Scherzer.
Me too, but
I want to give it to Scherzer. You know what? Just because you guys are saying Clayton, I think Scherzer gets it. Even though he's been in and out of the lineup throughout September.
I love Max. He's the only national I like.
You know who I think really deserves it? I think freaking Strasburg deserves it.
Yeah.
Strasburg
you
is
know what?
yeah.
He might steal votes from Scherzer.
I think Strasburg.
Someone's
deserves
barbecuing at 8:30 right now, and it's.
Sure, who the hell cares? It's always a good time to barbecue. Come on.
Little look into the future, and I think the same problem's going to happen with the NL MVP. If you catch my draft.
Yes.
Did we say NL MVP
I definitely do. No,
we didn't say
NL. We did not do
MVPs
MVPs yet. That's what I'm obviously saving that for last. So I picked Strasburg.
Can we do NL first? Because I have a good one.
No, we'll do AL first because the NL is the harder one to pick. Can we do a comeback player of the year?
Sure. I mean, I wasn't really thinking about doing that, but sure.
Comeback player of the year? Chris Sale.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm sorry. What team was he on last year? How many wins did he have on the White Sox?
Doesn't matter. He had a 2 ERA.
Yeah, that's not really a comeback. It actually might have been his ERA. Actually, might have been a digression.
Let's see. Who do you think wins comeback player of the year?
In which league?
In the American League.
In the American League. Let's think about this.
I got an off the beaten path pick right here.
How about Brett Gardner?
But
no, I'm thinking a different Yankee.
Who are you thinking?
How about James Paxton?
Oh, Sean comes out of nowhere.
Hey, Sean's back.
Welcome back.
Sean, did Joe Bonner hack you? What happened? Joe Bonner hacked your PS4. We heard him for a second. I think he hacked him again. Man.
All right, who's your AL comeback player of the year, Andrew?
CC Sabathia.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know, I'm changing the CC right now. Because CC's
yeah, I think I might have to give CC that. That's a good one.
CC's a fucking star. Listen, I don't know what he did in the offseason, but he looks
I have another guy.
Who?
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't you Darvish out the majority of last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think CC's pitched better.
I think CC has 15 wins and how many? 8 losses.
He's gonna get CC should get it over him because his team made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Just a little shout out to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, wait, that's well, what league he would win it for the American League? Because he's got most of the year. Yeah. Okay. So, no, I think CC deserves it. I do not like what he said about bunting, that he gets off at anybody who bunts. Bunting is part of the game, people, and the Mets should fucking learn to
I know.
bunt
I got mad at him, too. He was just too slow to get to the bunts.
Yeah, well, it made me laugh that he's pissed off at his own son when his own son bunts.
You better hope
That's
the Rockies
or
Nationals don't get in over the
over the
over the Cubbies, because that's all they're gonna do against them.
Yeah.
All right, let's do National Comeback Player of the Year.
Oh, could I?
I'll tell you who's going to win it, but I just want to do a quick shout out to Mark Reynolds and Greg Holland for having launched the comeback years.
I don't know. Jose Fernandez could win that.
But that being said, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman, yeah, but Jose Fernandez pitched a great season this year.
Joe, enough with the Jose Fernandez. He's dead and he's never coming back.
Okay, I wanted to see how long I could push it for. I should have waited till NL MVP. Oh, I should have waited.
I just want to look up something here for a second. A couple of stats.
While we're doing this, I will just tell everyone Ryan Zimmerman's stats. In 143 games this year, he had a 304 batting, 57 on base, scored 90 runs, 108 RBIs, 36 home runs, and he even stole a base. What more do you want?
One stolen base.
I will give you another player who did not have a good year last year, who did very well. However, not on Zimmerman's level. Zimmerman deserves it, absolutely, no doubt in my mind. However, although he's always been good, Stanton missed a lot of time last season.
Oh.
Stanton missed a lot of time.
Yeah, but he was good last year.
He led 240 batting average. That's not really that good. Not in my book.
Nah. But they're probably going to end up giving him the MVP. I don't think he should get it, but...
No, I don't think he deserves it either. No.
Because his team didn't make the playoffs, he can't be the most valuable.
No. I don't think it has. I think you have to contribute to a race.
Hey guys,
you don't have to make the playoffs.
Sorry to cut you off, but I thought of something. Just to go back for a quick second, I don't want to go any further into this, but I was thinking about NL Manager of the Year for the National League. What about Mr. Torey Lovullo over here for the Diamondbacks?
Not a bad pick.
I think
that team is a lot better than they played last year.
Yeah, I think the Rockies. I think Bud Black did a little bit more with less.
Okay, you know all right. You can get back to comeback player of the year.
Yeah, Ryan.
I think we're just about done with that.
Unless we're done, and then we can go to AL and NL MVP.
And here comes most valuable player. American League Most Valuable Player. Who is going to win it? Not who's your pick. Who's going to win it? Who is the National Baseball Writers Association of America?
Aaron Judge is going to win MVP and Rookie of the Year.
MVP is going to be Jose Altuve. He's going to finally get it after about 10 years of coming in second and third place.
Yes.
10 years? What the fuck are you saying?
Over-exaggeration, Joe. It's called hyperbole.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was big
I
hyperbole.
thought you were being serious, though. No, I know, KJ.
Do you agree, Andrew?
He is going to get it, yes. Does he deserve it?
Now, that being said...
What do you mean, does he deserve it? Of course he deserves it.
That being said, he does deserve it. He has earned it. Nobody deserves it. He's earned it. But Aaron Judge has earned it more.
Well, here's what I think. Does Jose Altuve deserve it? Hell fucking yeah, he does. Okay.
I love...
The thing that gets me is the batting average. 346. Come on. 346.
Come on.
I want to ask you a question, Andrew, though.
Yes.
I know you love batting average.
Yes.
And your new Family Guy at 9 o'clock.
But I'm just going to quickly check something.
32 stolen bases.
Andy, by the way, there's a season premiere of Family Guy tonight, 9 o'clock.
And I heard that Peter wants to make his show more like an Emmy-winning show.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yes.
I can't wait till NL MVP because I got 6 people to choose from right now.
Oh, I got one person to choose from.
I want to go first, though, for NL MVP.
All right. I just want to pull up Aaron Judge's on-base percentage because it's ungodly.
Yes, he drew a lot of walks. He drew a
He is
lot
Joey
of
Votto good. How many? What
Wink,
do you think
wink,
is on
nod,
base
Joey
nod,
percentage
Votto
Joey
is
this year?
Votto.
my NL MVP, Joey Votto. Yeah.
What do you think Aaron Judge's
Sean
on
won the
base
AL
percentage
MVP
is?
right now,
I'm
Sean.
gonna say it's about 405.
422.
422. Okay.
If I'm not,
Altuve's is 410.
that average looks damn good, but Aaron Judge has literally every other statistic that isn't stolen bases. I gotta go Altuve. I mean Judge.
I just don't think.
No, I don't think he's gonna
I
win it
would
because
rather
he's getting
I would
Rookie of the Year.
rather pick Jose Altuve first on my team than I would pick Judge. I feel like he has
I
less
agree,
holes.
but
I feel like he has less holes.
This year,
Yes,
I believe.
even this year, yes.
I understand, but this year I believe Aaron Judge has contributed more to the Yankees than Altuve has contributed to the Astros.
That's a fair way to
And
look
that
at
is-
it. It is most valuable player.
That's just what I believe, but I do think Altuve is going to win it.
All right.
All right, let's do National League MVP.
Can I go
know
first?
Sean likes Joey Votto. No chance he wins it, but
Can I
Of
go
course
first?
not. But you could argue.
all right.
All right. NL MVP. Let me just tell you, some of the people who I'm picking from: Goldsmith, Stanton, Arenado, Blackman, Votto. Who I think deserves it, who's not going to win it, is Charlie Blackman. Who I think is going to win it Giancarlo Stanton.
I agree. I completely agree with what you were saying. Blackman
I think
is the
Giancarlo
MVP of that
Stanton
team.
wins NL MVP.
I agree. Andrew,
Okay.
before I go into my Blackman spiel,
I think Blackman is deserving of it. He's not going to get it, though. He's not going to get the votes. He's not going to get the votes, which is sad.
let's hear what Andrew has to say.
Andy?
Andrew.
2 words. Lead off legend.
Well, he is.
Charlie Blackman.
Yeah.
Here is the reason why, in my
Charlie Blackman.
opinion, the best player in baseball this year is not going to win MVP. The reason is because of that third baseman in Colorado. He's going to take votes away,
Yes.
and Coors Field is going to take votes away.
And it doesn't help that you have also Cargo on your team.
Cargo's been horrible. He's a non-factor.
Yeah, forget
Man.
Cargo,
Mark
man.
Reynolds
Come
has been-
on.
Honestly, Mark Reynolds has been more valuable than Cargo this year, at least offensively.
Well, listen, I think Giancarlo Stanton won the Marlins at least 30 games this year. I'm not kidding.
30, I don't know about that. I think he's won
I'm
10.
almost convinced he's won he single-handedly made the Marlins have this good a record. This is why.
Okay, Joe, what?
Stanton single-handedly made the Marlins look decent this year.
Well,
And the fact that
all
he
I
has
will-
120 something RBIs, I think. I don't put me for that. And the fact
I'll
he has
look it
like
up right
fucking
now.
658 home runs.
59.
I know home runs
He couldn't get to Babe Ruth. He couldn't get there.
Jesus Christ.
Babe
Listen,
Ruth
man.
is safe.
And the reason I give it to him is because what he did in the second half is just godlike. He put
He had
Evans.
131 RBIs.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's insane.
And he had, well, you think that's insane. Let's look at Charlie Blackmon's numbers.
He wins.
Now,
He's winning that Hank Aaron award for sure.
Yes, he is. I want you guys to remember one thing. This guy is a leadoff hitter. He played every game but one from the leadoff spot.
Yeah. Listen.
How many games did he play in general? How many games out of 162 did he play in?
Played out of 162, 158 games.
Oh, come on, give me Blackmon. Give me him.
I would be ecstatic. I would be ecstatic if Blackmon won. I love Charlie Blackmon.
Listen to these numbers. You ready?
Yeah.
He had a 399 on base because I think average, for the most part, is an obsolete stat. He had a 601 slugging percentage. He scored 137 runs. He had 37 home runs from the leadoff spot. And he had 104 RBIs in the National League as a leadoff hitter. That means the guy before him, the pitcher, he doesn't get on. The Rockies aren't a very good hitting team when it comes to the pitchers. That means it's an automatic out, and he still drove in over 100 runs.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Blackmon's a beast, man. I mean, I'd be ecstatic if he wins. Oh, wait, Andrew, one more thing. I forgot if you want to do this. We didn't get to say who our predictions for who would win World Series MVP, if you want to get to that, too.
All right. I just want to quickly go over
I wasn't planning on doing that because I think you got to go. Who do we know who's going to show up 3 weeks from now? That's a little.
That's true.
Well, it's going to be Kluber if it's the Indians.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
All right, 100. Back to Colorado. Back to the reason why Blackmon is not going to win. It's because of Arenado. 373 on base percentage. He's also scored 100 runs and had 130 RBIs with 37 home runs. Not as good of a season as he has had in years
Also,
past.
he's also going to steal votes from Blackmon because he plays a better position. I'm sorry. I think they're...
No, you know what? On any other team, I'd agree with you.
Uh-huh.
But in Colorado, no, you need 3 center fielders, and your center fielder has to be elite.
I don't know. Arenado's been made fucking gems this year.
Arenado is the best defensive player in the league. In my opinion.
Manny Machado.
The only other guy that compares to him is Yadier Molina.
No, Machado makes fucking great plays at third base.
No love for Juan Lagares. Come on.
I'm sorry. He's not even the best outfielder.
Yeah, the Mets.
He's not even the best outfielder. I'm not even sure he's the best outfielder on that team.
Yeah, Conforto is. What the hell are you doing?
Conforto's pretty damn good, and when he wants to, Cespedes is pretty damn good.
Oh, shut up! Don't you dare say Cespedes is good.
He said when he wants to.
When he wants to.
That's a good touch. When he wants to.
When he wants to, that doesn't take away from all the shit he's done, and I've witnessed it in person.
Andrew, he needs to put on the McDonald's fucking elbow sleeve.
Oh, the compression sleeve? Oh, yeah.
He needs to put on the McDonald's compression sleeve.
Oh, damn right he does. So bad.
He's bad. He is not good. All right. I think that's about all we can cover.
Yes. Everyone.
Unless you want to start talking hockey. No, you don't want to start talking hockey. We'll be here until midnight.
Yeah. I think with you here, yes, we will. Okay, everyone. Thank you for watching episode number 4 this season of the Double Play. I don't know if we're going to do things later on in the postseason, talk about things that happen. This might be the last episode of the season. We'll see.
If the Rockies make it to the World Series, we will do a World Series preview. Or if the Yankees do.
Yes, we will.
Or if the Mets somehow sneak into the playoffs. We'll cover that for you.
The only way they're getting
Terry Collins is trying to bribe Rob Manfred right now. Oh wait, but Terry Collins isn't the manager anymore. That's right. Sandy
And they're bringing
Alderson and
Wally
Fred
Backman
Wilpon.
for a couple weeks. Well, yeah, Fred Wilpon will end up being the manager.
Oh God, that's pretty bad. Uh, Considering he's so old, he was around and in his, I believe he was in his 40s when the Mets won in '86. That's how old he is.
Who,
So
Collins?
no, Fred Wilpon.
Oh.
Yes.
Maybe you'll get picked. Maybe you'll get sold to Jeter. Oh wait,
He already has a team.
yeah, he already has a team.
Didi Gregorius, I'm just gonna say.
And maybe Aroyd will come in and save the day.
I'm just gonna say in the playoffs for the Yankees, some players to watch for: Tanaka, Sevy, of course, Judge, and Didi Gregorius.
You're missing the two biggest ones.
Who am I missing? The two.
Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
No,
No,
you're
not
missing
Hicks.
Gary Sanchez for both good and bad reasons,
Mm-hmm.
and you're missing your best pitcher, CC Sabathia.
Yeah, I don't want. The only reason why I didn't want to say like so many players because I would sound like why like the whole like I'm talking about the whole team. Watch out for the whole Yankees.
And the Rockies, the players you have to watch out for is the starting pitchers. The starting pitchers can.
What are we watching? What are we watching now?
I like
Are we watching a 5-run inning? Nah, I think.
And
I think
one guy that I think might shock people if they let him start. I don't think they're going to let him start, but if they do, Chad Bettis. He's had two good games this season.
Oh, sure.
And they've both been in pressure spots.
Bet.
And every postseason, for one stupid reason or another, always seems to have a very emotional story. He would fit that emotional story.
Oh, and let's not forget the biggest threat to any team, Daniel Murphy.
Oh, fuck Daniel Murphy.
Andy, you should know a thing. Andy, you should know a thing about Daniel Murphy in the playoffs.
Yeah, you might know a little bit.
Yeah, I know, and it was a very good thing too. Until October 31st in the top of the 8th inning at Citi Field when he was playing second base, and he imitated Bill Buckner wholeheartedly. Yes.
Yep.
On a ground ball hit even slower than the one that Mookie Wilson hit.
Yeah, well, Mookie would have beat that out anyway.
Yes, he would have, absolutely. But the the winning run wouldn't have scored because Knight would have only got to third.
It didn't matter. You guys were going to win that game anyway.
Damn right. We were just the better
done.
team. We were the better team.
You were the deeper team.
And,
I don't know about better, but you were the deeper.
Is that it, Andy?
And Schiraldi stunk, and McNamara didn't know how to use his bullpen. But we digress. Thank you for watching. You can catch the American League playoffs, ESPN for the wildcard game, Fox Sports 1, and Fox for the rest, TBS for the National League, and World Series on Fox starting whatever the hell, Tuesday or Wednesday last week in October it is. Look that up for yourselves. I'm not your freaking teacher. I'm just a talk show host. Wait, I'm not that either. So have a good night, everybody.